Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Paper Be Gone. It's tax season. That means you can destroy some of your old documents, make sure they're the right documents. But you don't just want to toss that stuff away. Individual or business owner, there are folks out there who would love to steal your information, even steal your identity. So call Paper Be Gone and have them safely destroy your documents and then haul them all away and get rid of them in an environmentally friendly way. Paper Be Gone. You know the people behind this business through Junk Be Gone, who we love. I'm telling you, you're going to love Paper Be Gone just as much. PaperBeGone.com to learn more. All right. Back with all the guys, including Chuck Cavaleris, who has his Chucky C-Note board next to him. He's upset it doesn't say Cavaleris line. He's been complaining all day.
I'm just a complainer,
hours and hours.
John.
All right. Where are you setting the line for Tennessee's hosting Florida on Tuesday?
Well, I mean, obviously, this should be a terrific college basketball game. Home court, I got Tennessee -6.5. I kind of went back in a little bit. Great young coach. I think it's the second youngest coach in college basketball. Todd Golden is the name. Beat Tennessee in Gainesville last year when Tennessee is ranked number 2. Love the transfer. Tyrese Samuel, power forward. Watch out for him. It'll be a great game. They average shooting every 15 seconds.
I need a vaudeville hook. He never said it, but you saw it on the board. 6.5. Tennessee -6.5. All right. Who you take?
I'll take Florida covers, Tennessee wins.
Wow, Florida covers. It's a home game, Tennessee.
Tennessee because they're at home. They'll cover.
Tennessee at home by a lot.
Chuck, what are you doing?
I'd take Tennessee at home.
Okay. Very quickly, we're running out of time, so this is quick, and it's just for Ryan. I'm throwing it in extra. Michigan just had a 2-year run that was spectacular. They went to the playoffs, then they win the whole thing. Have they figured, and they didn't do it with top 5 recruiting classes.
Yeah.
Have they figured out some sort of Moneyball system? Or was this just right coach, right team, right time, they can't sustain it?
I lean toward that. I think had a good running back, had the right quarterback to run things the way Jim Harbaugh wants, good defense. They'll have a hard time keeping that level defensive line. They recruit well, but to your point, 16th or something in the country for the 2024 class,
right.
That's not good enough to sustain what they're doing.
Okay. And then the last question. This week, for the first time ever, it's amazing. In the history of the National Football League, they have never had a head coach who is a former Tennessee football player. Jerod Mayo was hired this week to replace Bill Belichick. Talk about replacing legends. Tough job to walk into for a guy who has no head coaching experience. Jerod Mayo takes over the Patriots. My question for you guys, though, he hasn't been very involved in the program. You never see him around here much. I've seen him in the media up there a couple of times mention Tennessee, but it's not often. And here's a guy who is coaching a franchise that was the nemesis for Peyton Manning, who everybody pulled for here. So will people pull for Jerod Mayo? He's a UT guy, but will they pull for this guy that they don't really know that well, who's coaching the Patriots, even though they're the sucky new Patriots? Daniel, will they care? Will they pull for it?
I think so. I think VFLs take care of their own. And so I think they'll pull for him, but they're more interested in the head coaching vacancy in Tennessee.
No, not a remote.
No.
That's public enemy number 1. It was Brady versus Peyton, and
still
all
that
of these
way?
people. It's just a matter of you've already created that emotional inertia in that
If you
direction.
see that,
And we all
Yeah.
helmet.
So I
we
think
all-
everyone loves Mayo, but I don't think the fans here, because of the Peyton Brady thing, I think they'll always.
And we
hit
all
the
have our
Patriots.
ties to our teams, right? We're not going to change that. I'm Cowboys.
No, I'm just saying, but you pulled for Peyton in every game he played, though, except against the Cowboys.
Yes,
didn't you?
even on replays, I pull for it.
So will you be pulling for Mayo?
No.
Even though you always tell me, hey, man, pulling for your guys today. Now we've caught him. Liar.
I will some.
There will,
Because of you.
there will be some who will pull for him, but here's the thing. I don't think he's been all that visible as being a Tennessee guy for years, so I think that plays into it a little bit. If this is Al Wilson or someone, they're all aboard. But it's that it's Jerod Mayo. He's a good player, and he wasn't from a special era, just a good era for Tennessee football, so I think that hurts too.
I don't know that he's ever been back. If he has, no one's ever really
very,
talked about it.
Very seldom.
Like I say, he's done a lot of media stuff up there. He's a really sharp guy, really funny guy. But that's tough shoes to follow. I hope they give him a long leash and it looks like they are. But that's tough. But Jerod Mayo, the first VFL to ever be a head coach in the NFL. It's kind of
Who's
cool.
the GM? That's the thing, because Belichick the GM, Burn Belichick the coach. Who's the
They're
GM
promoting
picking
from
the
within.
groceries?
They're promoting from within. My guess is it's Ron Wolf's son, Elliot Wolf, will get a promotion, but we'll see. There's your Patriots update. But I only did it because of Mayo, I swear. Thanks to these guys. Thanks to Isaiah and Mark, who were here earlier. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and thanks to you, and thanks to our crew at WATE. Thanks to the world. We'll see you next week right back here on the Sports Source.